From Accra, I was born and raised in Jamestown. I'm a real city boy in Accra, the oldest part of Accra. I was born and raised in Accra. And moreover, you guys really sound Nigerians.
We are Nigerians, proud Nigerians.
Yeah, I'm also Nigerian.
Really?
Yes, please, because I'm a Gan tribe. A Gan tribe migrated from Nigeria, from Ile-Ife. So every Gan tribe in Jamestown comes from Nigeria. So we are both together. Everything I take you as my wife.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. You already know who he is. Anyway, okay, so today I'm with Blue. You will see her later because she's sitting in front of the house. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm behind, so we're heading to Jamestown. Oh my goodness, I've wanted to visit for the longest time basically. Finally today though, we are going. I called down like, oh, let's go to Jamestown. She was here. I'm like, okay, let's go. So I'm visiting today. So I'm taking you along with me today. Let's go check out the place. Let's see what's happening there. I've heard a lot of things about it because I did research. Anywhere I'm visiting, I basically like to research it just so I know what I'm getting myself into. The fact that it's the oldest city in Accra, there's a lot of history there, and hopefully we're able to get someone who can tell us more about it. I'm really excited to visit. Can you tell I'm excited? And the glow is glowing also. Anyway, we are going a bit late, so I don't know how long we'll be there for, but hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. But if this is your first time on the channel, hi, my name is Vanessa. Before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go, let's go. Excited to be here. This is my first time here. We're going to go around the place and see what the place has to offer. Also, I've heard this place has a lot of history, and it's the British town of Accra basically. That a lot of the houses here were built by the British, but I really do not know a lot of the history, so I'm going to try and go. If we can get someone that can walk us, take us around, I'm really excited. If this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. Are you from Accra? I'm
from Accra. I was born and raised in Jamestown. I'm a real city boy in Accra, the oldest part of Accra. I was born and raised in Accra. Okay. I was born in Jamestown. Okay. So today we have a lot of interested places when you guys arrive. We visit. And moreover, you guys really sound Nigerians.
We are Nigerians, proud Nigerians.
Yeah, I'm also Nigerian.
Really?
Yes, please, because I'm a Gan tribe. A Gan tribe migrated from Nigeria, from Ile-Ife. So every Gan tribe in Jamestown comes from Nigeria. So we are both together. We are both one people.
Okay. Yeah, so what is that particular thing you should know or one should know about Jamestown?
Nice question, my beautiful queen. And then once again, as I spoke to you about my name, Jamestown is the oldest part of Accra. It was Portuguese and the Swedish in Cape Coast. That was 1471. And Danish and the Dutch and the British were here into 15th, into 16th centuries. But it was British that really stays for a long period of time here. That is why Jamestown is the oldest part of Accra. The history really starts from Jamestown, British. So moreover, when you guys come to Jamestown, we have so many things that the British slave masters did in Jamestown here. Example like the lighthouse. It was built in 1833 by the British. The lighthouse was built in 1833 by the British. The fishing community also was built in 1633 by the British. The same thing applied to the white building over there, which used to be the British fort. That's Fort James. It is also built in 1633. Used as a slavery activities. After they stopped the slavery, it became the prison. So the first Prime Minister of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, that is where the British jailed him in 1950s, before it became the Prime Minister. So inside over there, we have slave marketing place, gate of no return, female prison and a male prison all inside there. And then the prison was just abandoned on 2007. And then down here used to be the first port and harbour we have by the British. When we had independence 1957, the Prime Minister abandoned the port and harbour we have by the British to Tema. So over 17,000 population of local Ghanaian people were living over there. But due to technology vibe, they need to renovate the British harbour. That is why they kicked over 17,000 people out. Wow. And now it has been given to the Chinese people. Wow. And then we have the British Palace as well. That's the palace of the British. The British governor used to live in there. And then when we overthrew the British away, the British governor went with them. So we have more things to see. Let's move to the two monuments over there for you guys to see more.
Because it's like the way you flew or the way you are flowing is making sense.
So let's stand here.
Yeah, the sun. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So what we have over here, it is a drinking fountain by the governor of the Gold Coast, 1910. Most of the slave masters that were having an affair with our great-great-grandparents, this is where they do fetch water here. And it was built by the governor of the Gold Coast, 1910. And the British governor used to live in the British Palace. So it was him that built this for the British slave masters to fetch water in here.
So there's no more water inside?
It's no more working because it has a gold lion head and then it breaks up. Because the egg is gold. Let's move to the second monument. We have more to see. So where we are, this one here, it is a grave of one North American, Master and Supercargo. He is the Western's notorious slave master who shipped a lot of slaves to so many countries. He died in a British fort and he was being buried here. And his name is Joseph Davidson. When we talk about his name, we have a lot of people in Jamestown here that carries the name Davidson. Slavery was abolished in Ghana in 1700s. And this man died in 1820s. That means after slavery, this man was still here raping a lot of black women to have children with.
Wow. And he left the children here.
And he left the children here because it was Gold Coast women that he was, excuse me to say, he was like dealing with. And then he names them with his name. So when it comes to Jamestown, almost 20 to 30% of black people in Jamestown carries the name Davidson.
Wow.
Davidson.
Yeah. Okay.
So we are now going into the British fort and for you guys to see more.
Okay.
Everything I take you as my wife. I know the way we can make money. Of the British, which known as English Alata Manche Palace, Jamestown, British, Accra. And then the name English, that's a Ghana language. And that tells many of the Ghana, the slave masters from the UK, this is where they settle. And then earlier on as I spoke to you that you guys are Nigerian, look at the wall. It is written on the wall, Alata. Alata referred to every Ghana tribe. We migrated from Nigeria, from Ile-Ife. And this is where we settle as Nigerian people. And then we have a statue over there. He's the paramount chief of Jamestown. 97 years old, spent 37 on top of the throne. He's the 5th chief that we have. This man passed away many years ago and we haven't elected the next person yet. The next person could have chosen by the oracles. And then as well too, what we have over there, the yellow building over here, it used to be the British slave masters' offices. Whenever the British slave masters are ordering the slave, that's where they go in there and book an appointment before they started shipping the slave to so many countries. But now it has turned as a Bible house. They do sales people in there, but now they do sales Bible over there.
It's not like a church.
It's not like a church selling Bibles. So Rastafari are my people.
Thank you so much for taking us.
Yeah, you're welcome. My number is there, so you can talk to me any day,
It was really
anytime.
nice having you tell us things we should know about the British. This is British, right?
Yeah, the British.
Yeah, the
Palace.
British House. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. You're
Thank you,
welcome.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
So the locals here were super friendly and extremely welcoming. It was quite different from what I expected, because the taxi guy that took us was like, oh, when you get there, be careful of the locals. There are lots of, activities and not, I don't want to use the right term and the rest of that. Oh, don't trust anybody there. If they say go here, don't go there. So I was a bit scared coming in, right? But then I'm like, let's talk to some of the locals. Then I discovered that they are really very friendly and welcoming. They showed us around. They were really super welcoming. I actually got to interview some of them, just asking them what life is like here. Basically asking them questions, what is like living here in one of the oldest cities in Accra, and also the fact that a lot of the people here, like, they are offspring of Nigeria. So it was really amazing getting to see these people and getting to know them. I had the best time here. There are a lot of street art here, like different walls with different art, and the best thing about this street art is that every one of these art, they have a story behind them. Every one of these art is telling a story. This particular street art you're seeing behind me is just telling you basically the dangers of plastic and throwing plastic in the ocean and disposing plastic everywhere, how dangerous plastic is to our planet this day and time. Is really amazing. The thoughts they put behind all this art. I cannot really wait for you to see the whole tour of this place. It's going to be an exciting one, so keep tuned for that. We're doing tour of Jamestown, and there is this place. There is a lot of street art here. There are a lot of street artists, so a lot of the walls here are just like what you're seeing behind me. It's really beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's amazing. I like street artists, right? I feel like they in a city as old as Jamestown, street artists give it the vibe, basically. So a lot of street artists, they come here to Jamestown and they paint this amazing, gorgeous. That's where we do all of this. I hope you are still enjoying the tour, the walkthrough of Jamestown, basically. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're still on it. And we are back to where we started, and I caught this gorgeous sunset. But this is the lighthouse. I think I've said that before. Anyway, this is where we started the tour from. Hi guys, so we're still here, we're still out on the street. This is behind the lighthouse. There is a beach behind the lighthouse. We're still doing the walk around of the street of Jamestown, guys. But this is what the sea coast look like. I don't think you can see it, but I'm going to try and zoom it in just so you can get a feel of it. But then we're heading out now. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for coming along on the walkthrough of the oldest city in Accra. Bye, guys.